Alright, we're kind of in a rush on this one today. 2012 Ford Focus mystery coolant leak, and it's not your typical one. So typically this goes bad, this leaks, this has been replaced, but still leaking coolant. Need to figure it out. Well, here's another one for you. Right over here. See those heater core lines? That tends to leak more so this side, and when it starts dripping, it gets absorbed into that padding or goes behind there. You'll never see it until it gets really bad, and it's too late and it leaves you on the side of the road. So it has these special clamps that's a pain in the butt to get in there. You need the tool to get it out, and once you turn it and twist it, you'll be able to pull this one out and then get it, which goes to the side of the block. That's good. Which is right down here. Yeah, it's that one over here. So this is the hose. This is the part number for Gates 24181, and that's the special tool you need. Spray this. All right, first things first, let's take a little shot of WD-40 because these clips tend to, not cooperate. This will kind of help it break loose. Let's take our tool. This is from Lyle, and it slides in kind of just like so, and then you're able to turn it and twist it. You can do this without the tool, but I don't recommend it. I'm hoping this tool fits. Should fit. Alright. Oh, luckily this thing is cooperating, so turn it counterclockwise. Just like so. Give this thing a wiggle. There you go. And just a wiggle like that, and this thing comes out. Not too bad. I don't know how well you can see it. Probably not good enough, but this is in the way. Take that tube off. That goes into the valve cover, and right underneath this right there is the hose that we need. Alright, this is a hard shot to get. There's a lot of stuff in the way, but as you can see, that's the hose over there. We've disconnected that. So now my plan, which might not work. Can I do this one-handed? There we go. Just to slide it, just like so. And of course, I didn't think about getting this clip out, but pretty much get that clip out, and I can slide the new one in. There you go. All right. All right, so we got the new one, the old one. I guess Gates kind of uses this as this heat one that collapses on it, or whatever you call it. But from what I read, what typically goes bad with these things is the O-ring inside, which, looking at it, I can see that the O-ring just looks not there. Let's take a look at this one. Then again, I can't see it on this one either. But O-ring typically goes bad. Apparently you can change it. The Dorman part, they actually have this plastic connector by itself. Then it has a clamp, and then it has the hose, so you could just change the hose. But this was cheaper, and it's not Dorman. I'm not a fan of Dorman. So let's slide this thing in first. what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just wipe this, make sure we ain't got nothing that's gonna mess it up. Now the one that says RH like wraps around the whole engine and it's way more expensive. I think that one was like 30 bucks. This one's like 80, but it's very involved, has a lot of things going for it. Give it a douse of silicone spray so it slides in nice and easy. The same thing with this. And the same thing over here. So let's slide that through here. Now aftermarkets are usually a lot bigger, so will this work? Oh, yeah, of course it comes out from the bottom. Great. Well, at least it didn't break, so I can't complain there. And let's get this hose in and snap it in just like so. Yes, get this tool in the right position so I can turn it. Slide it in. All right, feels real good. Now make sure it makes a nice snapping sound. The easiest way I found to make sure that it's in properly, you see this right over here? This means it's locked, the two arrows touching each other. Turn it to the arrows. Take these little tabs, especially with the aftermarket ones, just push them in a little bit, just kind of add a little extra pressure on it. And then when you push it in, push it and twist it and you'll hear it click and lock. If you hear it click and lock, give it a tug back. If it doesn't come out, you're good to go. But if you don't hear it click and this thing keeps popping out, keep messing with it. Install it in the lock position. I found that's the best way to do it. All right, this is gonna slide right into here. It's on the back. Can't miss it. It's the only hose at the back or the driver's side of the cylinder head. And of course, with a little silicone spray, it's gonna slide in nice. And then the clamp, we'll just use my tool and lock that in. All right, so we just went ahead, reinstalled this hose or this tube. It's a lot easier to do this job if you take this off. And also, if you get in there, you don't want to break this. This will break. Everything else you can kind of leave in there and just get a pliers just to get to that hose clamp over there. But pretty simple, very easy. Of course, now I'll top it off and we should be good to go. So kind of sum it up, if you dealt with this mysterious coolant leak and you're still leaking coolant and you've ruled out head gasket and everything else, it could be this one. It's always the one that says LH, the one on the passenger side. And one reason that you kind of won't find it or it'll be kind of hard to find is because when it leaks into this foam over here. Like this one is soaked with antifreeze. It'll get behind the shield over there. You'll never see it. This one, I was able to find it because, well, it completely gave out and just started pissing all over the place. I suggest after you've taken everything else out and looked at it, take a look at that. You'll feel it. When it was just sitting here not doing anything, I was able to feel the drips and wetness behind it. And it's typically the O-ring. Some say you can order O-ring and change it. I don't know. I'd rather just change the whole hose. I think it's a lot easier. So hope you enjoyed this video. Mystery coolant leak solved. Thanks for watching.